Hello and welcome to my X Factor commentary and recap of last night's episode, October 10th, 2012. So, I absolutely love this part of the competition because finally we're able to see the really good people that I love at the judges' houses. It's one of my favorite parts of the show, honestly. So, first off, before we get to the judges' houses, we are announced who actually makes it to the judges' houses. So first is the young adults. So first up, who gets called is Cece Frey. I like her. I don't understand why people say like she's rude and stuff. I don't really see it. I think she's awesome, and I think her personality is actually just confidence, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Billy Jones is next. I'm not really a big fan, but a lot of people like him. Then Janelle Garcia is called. I like her. Then Nick Youngerman is called. The Vanilla Ice wannabe, not a fan. Paige Thomas is next. I like her. Then Jillian Jensen is called for the last spot, of course. She's a crybaby, but a lot of people like her, so I kid. Then after that, we have the over 25s. First, we have Jason Brox. I like him. He's funny. Darrell Black. I remember his audition, but we haven't seen much of him during boot camp, so interested to see more. Then we have David Corey. I'm a fan. Tara Simon. Ugh. Tate Stevens. Yay! And Vito Allen. Ugh, I'm scared. Then we have the groups. Sister C makes it first. They're okay. Dope Crisis. I don't think we ever saw them. Then Emblem 3. Ugh, the douchebags. Then lastly, we have the teens. First is Beatrice Miller. I like. James Tanner. I don't think we ever saw him. Okay. Carly Rose Sonnenclair. I love her. Diamond White. I love her. Reed Deming. Aaron Ray. I like. Then we have a surprise. The manufactured groups. They make 3 groups. They make a girl group. They make a boy group. Then they put 145 with Lyric to Queen. Then the judges find out which category they have. Simon has the groups, Demi has young adults, Brittany has teens, and LA has over 25s and isn't happy about it. Come on. Chill out. It's just a TV show. Your life's not gonna end forever. Jeez. He was mad. He like slammed his phone and was like, he needs to chill. Anyways, so then they show all the groups meeting who they have and their guest mentor. So Simon's guest mentor is Mark Anthony, Demi's guest mentor is Nick Jonas, Brittany's guest mentor is will.i.am, and LA's guest mentor is Justin Bieber and his manager, Scooter Braun. So in this episode, we see all of the young adults' performances and all of the groups' performances. I'm assuming that tomorrow we'll see the over 25s and teens. So first up, we had Janelle Garcia singing I Kissed a Girl. Before she went on, Demi told her not to overdo it too much with the hair flipping and all that. I think that kind of threw her off a little bit, but I still think she did an okay job. I think she has a really good chance of getting to the live shows. I don't think she's the strongest out of everyone, but I think she's likable, and I think a lot of people like her, so she was good. And next we have Willie Jones singing Nobody Knows. He wanted to redeem himself from forgetting the words to this song earlier on in the competition. I surprisingly liked this. He kept it simple, sat down in a chair, and just sang. It was nice to just hear his voice and emotion, and not the gimmick country voice with all the low notes. I actually really do think he has a chance of making the lives. Before I was like, oh no, he's just gonna get cut, he's not gonna make it to the lives. But after this performance, I could see him making it, and he was very interesting, and I actually kind of enjoyed it, surprisingly. And next we have Jillian Jensen singing Gravity. I don't know, honestly, I like her as a person, but her voice just isn't as strong for me. I don't know, it's too raspy to the point where it sounds like she's losing her voice. Maybe she is losing her voice, and maybe that's the problem. I wouldn't be surprised if she's cut, and, you know, and then it will be like this big huge thing where everyone freaks out and is like, oh my god, are you kidding me? Jillian Jensen, I thought she was gonna win. Who knows, maybe she'll pull like a Melanie Amaro. Oh god, what if that happens again? That would be hilarious. It would just be like a tradition, like, oh, we always have to bring someone back. But I mean, that could happen because that performance, it wasn't as good as some of the others, so we'll see what happens. Then after that, we have Nick Youngerman singing Tick Tock by Kesha, or he was rapping, he wasn't singing. I didn't really like it. It was way too cheesy for my taste. It kind of seemed like he was treating it as a joke. Maybe I just don't understand his style, but I didn't really like it, and I really don't think should make it to the lives. Sorry. And next we have Paige Thomas singing Turn Up the Music. I like her, but her voice is really shaky, and I don't know if it's because she's nervous, but I think she just needs more confidence. If Cece could give Paige some of her confidence, and if Paige could give Cece some of her likableness, then we would all be set, and they would all be perfect, and they could, win. But I think that's her weakness, is she just isn't confident enough. I enjoy Paige, but this performance just didn't do it for me, so it could hurt her, you never know. Then lastly, for the young adults, we have Cece Frey singing Sexy and I Know It. When she said she was singing that, I was like, oh god, this is gonna be a joke. But it was actually really freaking awesome. I enjoyed this so much. I love how she completely changed it and made it her own. That's what we need on these singing shows. We need people to flip songs around. You can't just do it the way it's supposed to be done. You gotta change it up. And I love that. Some people say she's rude, but to me, I think she's just confident. And she's just very unique and isn't afraid. And I just absolutely love that. And I really do enjoy her. So that's it for the young adults. And then we have the groups. And I actually think a group might do well this year. Last year the groups kind of stunk. The only group I really liked last year was Lakota Rain, and they only came in 9th place. So I could definitely see a group getting farther than 9th this year because there's a lot of really, really strong ones. So first up we have Playback, which is the boy group that was formed by the judges, containing Austin Corini, Brandon Hassan, Johnny Maxwell, Josh Metzler, and Owen Stewart. This was adorable. I mean, come on. Even if you don't like boy bands, you gotta admit, this was pretty adorable. It was a little cheesy, but overall the vocals were good and they did a solid performance, so hey, what are you gonna do? Then next we have Emblem 3. I didn't like this at all. They sang Everything She Does Is Magic. I don't know, I don't like their voices, and they just seem like douchebags to me. Like, I hate those kind of guys, that think they're cooler than everyone else just because of certain things. Like when I was in school, the guys who were douchebags were like the sports guys because they just thought they were so much better than everyone else because they won state championships and all this shit. It's kind of how they are. They're like, oh, we're so good because we're hot and all the girls love us and we can sing, la 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 la. That's kind of the attitude I get from them, and I don't like it. The only thing that I like about them is they are freaking hot. I mean, yeah, they are nice to look at, but other than that, I'm not a fan. Then after that we have Sister C singing Leavin'. They have good voices. The girl in the white pants, I don't know their names, but the girl in the white pants definitely has the best voice, and the harmonies are really nice. But they might be one of the people that goes under the radar and not get noticed as much, because they haven't really been getting too much screen time. Then after that, we have Lyric 145 singing Party in the USA. I love this. I wanted to not like it just because I didn't really like 145's audition, but I think adding Lyric to Queen to the group definitely made them more likable because she's awesome. She's cool and different, and she comes from you could tell she comes from a hard place, a torn, town or whatever, and she's really good, and she definitely made the group a lot better, and it was a good performance, and I enjoyed it. And next we have Dope Crisis, and they have had little screen time, so I'm gonna assume that means they don't make it, But if they do, I'm going to assume that they're going to be cut in the first live show used as cannon fodder, which stinks because I did enjoy this performance. They seem like nice guys, you know, it's a shame. I hate when they do cannon fodder. I just feel bad for the people that are cannon fodder on these shows. Just, ugh, it must suck, you know? And lastly, we have the Lylas, or Lylas. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. But, this is the girl group that was formed, and they sang Impossible, and it's 5 girls, which contain Dinah Jane Hansen, Allie Brooke, Lauren Chiriguari, Camila Carbello, and Normani Cordelli. Oh my god, they have hard names to pronounce. But oh my god, they are definitely my favorite group by far. They're gonna make the live shows, I know it. There's no way that they're gonna get cut. Simon and Mark thought that they were unbelievable, and I absolutely agree. They all have strong voices. They're all young and pretty, and it's just a perfect fit, and I absolutely loved it. So, thank you all for watching. Follow me on Twitter, at ScottyHivyFan. There will be a link in the description. Comment down there, right over there, and subscribe up there. I review everything X Factor and The Voice, and I do American Idol in the spring. So thank you all for watching, and see you all later. Bye-bye!